Hi, Cancer. What message do you need to hear right now, today? That is what we are going to find out in this reading, okay? So this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, this is intended to be, we've already got cards popping. This message is intended, if I can talk, intended to be timeless, okay? So whenever you happen to stumble upon it, whenever it pops up in your recommended, whenever you feel compelled to click on the thumbnail, just know that is the right time for you to hear this, okay? So all the information, if you're interested in a private reading, I am temporarily opening those back up. So depending on when you find this, I may or may not still be offering them, but never hurts to check it out and see if I am. If you are interested, I'll leave all the deets in the box below, okay? So let's dive into this. So what does Cancer need to hear right now? What is the message? What is the theme? What is the theme of this message for Cancer? Wow. So we've got, right out the gate, we've got lighten your load. And then we've also got this energy of finding. So Cancer, perhaps you have been kind of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Perhaps you have been trying to, you've been trying to do everything yourself. You've not been accepting help from others. You've been taking on too much. And that could be in any area of your life or maybe every area of your life. So perhaps the time is now to, shift into an energy of allowing. With this finding energy, perhaps you very much feel like you don't have a support system. I feel like the message here is insisting that you actually do. You do have a support system. You don't have to do everything alone. It's time to take some shit off your plate, okay? So let's see what else we can find out about this message for you, Cancer. So tell me more about this for Cancer. What does Cancer need to hear? Wow, we've got the Five of Cups. So, wow. Oh my goodness. So I am picking up on relationship, even like family vibes, siblings, family members, past partners, something like that. I feel like what this is indicating to me is that in the past, like the fact that you feel like you have to do everything yourself is 100% based on your past experience with people. Like I feel like you've been fucked over and let down so many times. You've been walked away from and left high and dry so many times that you're sort of in this energy of like, if I don't do it myself, it doesn't get the fuck done. Like you're in this energy of not being able to trust anybody or not wanting to rely on anybody for help. And it's because you've been screwed over in the past, okay? You've been left disappointed. And so you have very much felt that you have to be, with the Strength card, that you have to be the strong one. You have to be that person that holds everything together. Let's see what else we can find out about this. So tell me more about this message for Cancer. So what else does Cancer need to know about this? So we've got this card, procrastination. We've got this energy of alchemy. We've got this energy of sadness. Goodness. I definitely get the sense that shit is coming to a head here for you, Cancer. Perhaps you're kind of burnt out right now. So let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you. But what I'm picking up is that you've been shouldering so much responsibility for so long at this point that you're starting to kind of burn out. And there's this very sad, melancholy energy that is setting in or has set in for you. And now you're sort of in an energy of avoiding or procrastinating, not getting things done, etc. There's, with this alchemy energy, I feel, Cancer, that there's a need for you to sort of find balance in your life. It doesn't have to be so black and white, okay? There's an opportunity here through this kind of heavy vibe I'm picking up, this situation, whatever the case may be for you. You have an opportunity right now to find a new way of doing things. It doesn't have to be like all or nothing. There is like sort of a happy medium between doing everything yourself and letting everything go to shit. If that makes sense. So tell me more about this. What does Cancer need to hear right now? What is the advice? So we've got this energy: surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. What did I say earlier? I feel like in the past you have felt like you had to be the responsible one. Perhaps you continuously find yourself in relationships with people that you feel let you down, people that are fixer-uppers. And perhaps that has more to do with you than it does them. Perhaps the reason you continuously attract those sorts of people into your life is because, it feels good to be needed. And, take it as it resonates. And let's be clear, it takes one to know one. I have been known to do this in the past in my life, to want to be the hero. It's easier sometimes to focus on other people's flaws and, sort of wanting to swoop in and go into crisis management mode, right? And help people get their own shit together as a way of avoiding and procrastinating getting your own shit together. The time is now to prioritize yourself, okay? Cancer, that is what needs to be the priority right now. You. Getting your own shit together. Getting your own shit together. Letting go of, this, perhaps this desire or this constant, cycle that you keep finding yourself stuck in which you are being the savior and helping everybody else. Surrender to creativity. Give me one more. So surrender fear, okay? And surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And then surrender fear. Let go of fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. So, Cancer, it is very hard. It's very hard to break an old habit. It is. Growth and healing and all of that shit is not easy. And fear is the enemy number one. So the time is now to let go of, the old story. Let go of the outdated beliefs that you have about yourself. Past does not determine future, okay? So just because this is the way that you've always been or the way that you've always handled things, even if in the past you haven't been able to count on the other people around you, doesn't mean that it's going to forever be that way, okay? Furthermore, and this, I feel like this is very specific and won't be for all of you, but perhaps there is a need for you with this creativity energy. Perhaps you are a very creative person and you have not been really engaging in any sort of creative activities recently. Perhaps it's time to have some fun, because I sense that, you're very low vibe right now. You're worn out, you're exhausted. You've been running around trying to save the world and, putting off your own healing, procrastinating and putting off facing your own demons. The time is now to nourish yourself. Engage in those more creative activities. That is very much a form of self-care, okay? So let's get one final message here for Cancer. So one final message. What does Cancer need to hear right now? One final message for Cancer. It says get more information and be assertive. Wow. Very interesting. Perhaps you have been avoiding doing some sort of research or considering some sorts of options. Perhaps some of you are stuck in a really shitty relationship and you've told yourself like, oh, I can't leave this person or I can't make it alone. There's something in your life, though, that is going to require you to weigh out options. And I feel like a lot of you have been avoiding that, procrastinating. For some of you, you truly do need to break it off with a toxic person. So maybe you need to look into getting a divorce. Maybe you need to look into getting an apartment on your own, something like that. Maybe you're in a toxic work environment and you need to do some job searching. Get more information, whatever that means. Take that message as it resonates and be assertive. Be assertive. Say no. When other people come to you, you may really have a lot of your own like self-worth attached to being the savior. Perhaps you're the sibling or the friend that everybody comes to and when they need a favor, when they need somebody to babysit their children, or they need money, or they need emotional support, or what the fuck ever, need a ride to work. You're that person. And you are so busy trying to please everybody in your life that you have completely put yourself on the back burner. Fuck a bunch of that, okay? It's time for you to be assertive, to set clear and healthy boundaries with other people in your life, okay? It is not your responsibility to fix anybody, okay? I want to reread this last line here. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. It does not make you selfish to say no. It does not make you selfish to prioritize you, okay? So that is what I've got for you, Cancer. What a reading. I just want to say, I want to encourage you. You've got this. The time is now. Break free from this kind of melancholy cycle in which you are constantly doing for everyone else and do something for yourself for a change, okay? So until next time, Cancer, that is what I've got for you. I'm sending so much love and light your way. Mwah. Peace.